6 hours under a $100,000 bail, all because he broadly fit the description of a tall, bald, and black armed accomplice to the bank robber who was being sought by the police. And whereas in addition to being a graduate of Hillside High School, Charles Belk completed his Bachelor of Science degree in Electrical Engineering at the University of Southern California, his master's degree from Indiana University, and an executive management certificate from the Harvard University School of Business. And whereas Charles Belk has worked as an engineer for IBM, a Wall Street bond broker, a consultant for the NAACP and the Atlanta Hawks, and as the deputy director of Olympic Village operations for the 1996 Atlanta Olympic Games. And whereas wrongfully and erroneously arrested, Charles Belk became an accused criminal with an arrest record, a mugshot, and fingerprints entered into a national database. And whereas while dealing with the humiliation, the shock, and the horror of being arrested was difficult, Charles Belk soon discovered that clearing his name has proven to be a more frustrating, costly, and time-consuming hurdle. And whereas turning a negative experience into a learning opportunity, Charles Belk was motivated to establish a national nonprofit program called Fitting the Description, which seeks to bring about racial sensitivity and the automatic erasure or expungement of certain records of a person when a charge or several charges against a person are dismissed as a result of identity theft or mistaken identity. And whereas, based on state legislation introduced by Senator Floyd McKissick on March the 10th, 2015, passed both houses of the General Assembly and signed into law by Governor Pat McCrory, North Carolina has advanced the concept that a mistaken arrest should not damage the life, the record, and the well-being of law-abiding citizens. Now, therefore, I, William D. Bell, Mayor of the City of Durham, North Carolina, do hereby proclaim Thursday, March the 10th, 2016, as Charles Belk and Justified AutoErasure Day in Durham, and encourage all citizens to recognize and appreciate the protection of the good name of innocent people. Witness my hand and the corporate seal of the City of Durham, North Carolina, on this day, this 7th day of March 2016, and is signed by our Honorable Mayor of Durham.
This is not only signed in North Carolina, thank you so much, Senator McKissick, for ushering this legislation through. It's also now law in Illinois as well, and it is pending legislation in 10 other states right now. So we're trying to get all 50 states. The interesting thing is that when this happened to me on August the 22nd, and I was held down on the curb and handcuffed for 45 minutes and then held in a jail cell for 6 hours, not knowing what was going on, it was one of those situations where I realized that when life throws you a lemon, at least you still have your life, right? Because a lot of folks don't end up in that situation as pleasantly as I did. And it at that point becomes an opportunity, an obligation, a mission that you've got to do something with your life. And that's what I've tried to do to make a difference. It has been a really, really interesting ride. I just recently got named to the Ford Unsung Hero finalist list, but I say that only to say that the 9 other folks on that list are really doing something every day, as a lot of folks are. The difference is they chose to do that. I didn't land on this Plymouth Rock. It landed on me. And, but at some point, you just got to realize, you got to step out of the way that it's much bigger than you. It is not your mission. This battle is totally yours. And he has led me through this whole effort. And for me, I want to thank my family, my friends, and all my high school classmates for coming out tonight. Thank you so much, Mayor Bell. Thank you, Councilman. Thank you, Council. Thank you all. I really appreciate this support.